Hello everyone, welcome to another exciting league final between Vontz, also known as the father of Mill, and Ludodoc. It's going to be a really exciting matchup here. Certainly a lot better chance for this to be a real match since we face aggro against Mill. Not sure what to expect, but cautiously excited about what we could be seeing here. Let's see, the roll-off is about to start. The time is 8:12 p.m. here. We got a 5 versus a 4. So let's look at battlefield selection. Has to be his. Yep. Makes perfect sense. So, Von's hand, seeing 2 mitigation options. There is a probe, which potentially could be good. Both players obviously remembering espionage. It can be forgotten. I've seen it happen. So, yeah, always important for people. Suppress. Focus fire. It's supposed to be a very good card. Tactical mastery. So you're immediately looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, like 5 dice. Very good. Bordering also really good. So let's see what he does. Does he probe? Does he tack mastery? I think he probably saves tack mastery. Is he gonna activate? Yep. Sequence it nicely. Then he gets a reroll on top of it. But he doesn't want it, I assume. He probably wants to keep the 2 focus going. Okay. And Vaughn's not worried about this, it seems, so if he were to like probe right now, things could get really dicey. It could be a lot of damage. Let's see if he thinks about that line of play, because there's only 3 cards left, so easily you could put him into big trouble. I mean, provided C3PO could roll dollar. But there's a disrupt then at that point. Yeah. Yeah. So does he play focused fire? That's the question. Can he play it? Let's go over his hand. Yeah, he can. So it's 6 damage. And there it comes. That's a good start. If he does not manage to get the oof, that's rough. That is really rough. Next round could be attack mastery, kill. Oh my god, those rolls are terrible. 5 blanks out of 6. You don't want to be Vontz. I'd say that Ludodoc is in pretty good shape. Yeah, that's a good play. Like if that was 2 events, like I think he just wins the first game. Let's get to flip a droid die. She makes into the focus. Into the double focus. So he's gonna get the pot racer out. Double focus again. Yep, that makes sense. No draw. There comes the pot raiser. Gets the discard. Focus into shields. Yep. 2 shields. Discard from hand. If it's not attack master, yeah. Oof, this. That is a save. Well, you could argue hitting 6 damage is not super likely. But yeah, that could have really game breaking. Removal wise though, not a good removal hand at all. It's actually quite terrible. Does he lead with... Yeah, that's what I would do. That's gonna get vandalized though, right off the rip. Not a good roll again. And the power action coming in. Oh my god. Monster roll. Yeah, that's lore dead. I guess he's just gonna vandalize and then call that his last act of resistance. But yeah, at this point, I don't know. Vont's a really good mill player, so don't want to call him out. Maybe he comes back from this, but I would say if you can just kill eLor right off the rip. 19, you know. It's gonna get rough. Second bar ring comes out, that certainly helps. Just at least upgrade wise, he's doing okay. Let's see, does he... Yeah, there is desperate measures in there. But only one. Yeah, that's a good catch. It's a very good catch. To discard, but the rest not that great. Right now he has more cards in hand. That's going to change obviously. Anakin spot racer and everything, but the probe in the discard pile is also a liability typically. However, since he caught his only event, it's not going to wind up costing him too much. I think at this point, if he gets the hand discard, maybe there's a claim, because that battlefield does wind up being very problematic if he doesn't have like multi-die removal. Yeah, and there's nothing for these 8 cards coming. That's multi-die. Attack Mastery, really good though. I think you could probably claim safely. If you're Ludodoc. Oh no, Anakin hasn't rolled out yet, so not 100% safe yet. Always have to factor in that no answer play. So he's gonna take his time. Droid focus into. Let's see if he wants it. Doesn't want to do it. Wants to see if he can get there with a discard. Gets us something better. But if he does that, you would wonder why he didn't just flip to something he liked to begin with. And there you go. And that's what he wants. Because he wants to give the discard. And then wants to prep the no answer. Is there anything else here that's interesting? There's no dice to remove or whatever, so he's gonna slow play it. I think Ludodoc knows what's up here. Soon if he flips to the discard, the second one's gonna come through. Yeah. But he needs to wait. Pass. And then ditch your other card. Yep. Now ditch your last card. A reroll action. Oh, why not reroll, right? Just reroll. It doesn't hurt. It could be disrupt. It could be a gun. So this is, because yeah. So those are like the little things, like you win $1. Potentially extra $1 because you didn't get disrupted. But really a horrible hand for removal. Now it's worth noting that Clever Distraction removes the trooper die. But Vontz opening up with Resistance Ring. Another weapon coming into play. Really liking R2 though. That's going to help Vontz a lot. Good old Beckett sporting a special. So that means that he cannot play R2 without a truce. Which is what he does. Which still means that he cannot play Clever Distraction without hurting. So at this point, Ludodoc might be thinking, There's 15 cards left. I haven't been seeing any easy pickings or any big outs, but he doesn't care. He's like, you know what, I'm gonna kill you. And, you know, seems to work for him so far. No flip to the shields. Oh no. To the discard. I think that has to be a measure for measure. Yeah, and certainly it is. Yeah, he's getting to a point though where he can start to shield up significantly. And so dealing damage is going to get increasingly difficult. And then he still has the threat of no answer. So you kind of want to kill C-3PO, but you realize that sticking 1 damage into him doesn't really matter. That's where it gets difficult. So he chooses to go for Anakin, because at least that damage sticks. But C-3PO is the threat. Not that R2 hit the board. You could argue that Anakin's also a real threat with the pod racer, of course. But pod racer will continue to be effective for at least quite a while. Still 12 cards left, and there's about 15 cards here. Yeah, Vontz taking his time. So what's the next logical move? 3 cards puts him in safe territory. But as soon as he discards now, yeah. Well, that's not a trooper die. Field medic means he just gives some dollars away. Not the worst. You don't want to lose your dollars, but you're in an okay position. Yeah. So I think at this point probably the Beckett special comes out. Huh. That's interesting to me. Would have not expected that reroll. But not what he's trying to get. Sprott maybe get a discard side going. For the first done the R2 special though. To see what you get. You might have been able to obtain the money. Well, yeah, you were probably afraid of the discard side with Iden. That makes sense. Silly me. Yeah, so the question is, he's probably gonna durdle with that discard all night long. He's gonna be like, yeah, I'm good. Thank you. What's funny is that probe right now could be very effective. Comes the first discard. Well, he won't get to the no answer this round. I'm thinking it's gonna be a field medic, maybe? Whoa, what did I miss? Oh, he kept the one? Oh, he didn't discard? What? I didn't even see that. Oh. Yeah, and he wishes he would have discarded now. Wow, that's huge. Like, I honestly thought he would have seen that. Um, yeah, that always changes the narrative. All of a sudden, 4 cards left. I mean, I'm thinking if you play against this deck, wondering if taking out Anakin, does he only play... If he just plays easy pick, it's okay, but if he plays entangles too... Yeah, okay. Then it's not that much of a threat. Well, good old Vandalize is there, so... Yeah, if he plays 2 Desperate Measures, this would be a lot easier for him, probably. Obviously, that helps. My guess is you have to, like... Yeah, now the Beguile comes out, or Easy Pickings comes out, so for sure... Man, losing 4 cards there. Well, you know, 3 cards extra. That's the round. It's not good. So Easy Pickings comes. Easy Pickings. Right. The question is, do you roll out the Troopers now? If he doesn't roll out the Troopers, or Vandalize might come out. Let's see, 3PO. Huh. Interesting. Okay. Shields are always good. Yeah. See what he plays, what he does. So he only plays 1 Admiral? It's a very different deck. The Scorched Earth. Yeah, it's brutal. It's absolutely brutal. But you know, it had to come eventually. There was no multi-die removal that came his way so far. Oh, that helps him. He's gonna give him the paid side. See what he blanks. Got a sense that he might want to get rid of the Megas this round. But he's probably gonna go for the discard play. Just let it like that. Yeah. Ludodoc gambling on the idea that there might not be any more removal. There comes the Vandalize. Which is essentially removal right now. It's not gonna remove. Oh, interesting. Ha! I thought he would have done the Mega Blast. It wouldn't remove the Trooper die, but I think it removes the other one. Yeah, Focus Fire does kill Anakin. There's no answer shenanigans for now. But there's gonna be a higher muscle coming. But a little bit of good fortune for him. He gets $1. Makes both people draw a card. Okay. Let's see. 3 cards left. Oh, there you go. Doesn't even need to reroll for it. You could try and reroll and reroll. Still vehicles. So, yeah, he can reroll for free now on the focus. And again, the probe is still in the discard pile. So that could just be the way he finishes it. Although more than likely, just hired muscles to discard. He does have the Anakin spot racer as well if he can find the money. I think more than likely Vontz has game 1. But let's see. Second Beguile, right? So this is where it gets huge, Like you using the battlefield, that actually just makes it easy for your opponents. It's like Hey, look at my best dice, and I'm gonna remove. Yeah, that's not a great roll, so he's gonna be nice and patient. Maybe a little pacify action, maybe not. I think he probably has time. Yeah, I would agree with that. Definitely since he's sporting the shield now. Which is gonna result, I think, into... Like, I think if he had, like, a disrupt, that'd be nice. Get rid of the double discard. Maybe get another round then. Wonder if he smells some things up and maybe he wants to, like, Beckett. Yeah. So, well, I think you can easily pacify, you know, and like force another reroll. This is gonna deal 1 damage. You're not worried yet. Like I don't think you need to spend 2 money on this roll. It looks good, but it just doesn't create any dents in the armor. Yeah. And that's kind of like a mark of a good player to be, you know, some players that are less good, they get very panicky and they're like, "Oh my god, need to do removal." But Vontz is like, "Nah, I'm good." And probably if he forces the discard to reroll, which is what he wants, um, there could maybe come like a focus to double focus. He's very cannibalizing his dice though, moving 2 dice, but maybe that turns into something beguileable. Um, take care of, like, you know, 3 dice most likely. Yeah, that's what he does. So he's kind of self-removing at this point. So he's removing 2 dice to get beguiled. So definitely the blaster. It's a 2. And then probably 3 indirect. Let's see. You could do the 3 indirect and 3 for 1 as well. It's another option that he has at his disposal. He could theoretically also say, "Hey, I'm gonna go for disrupt because I want to shake down your 2 discard side." Those would all be unconventional options, but things he could be considering. Yeah. And he plays it that way. Well, by flipping that way, he's in fact declaring that he does not want his opponents to get the higher muscle die off this round, which is very interesting. He has to play Big Al now. He's gonna lose his dollars. There's just no other way around it. Or, well, maybe he could activate, get some more dollars there. Or 2. This is what he's thinking. But then, you know, get 3 disrupt. Of course, a 2 discard is it's very tempting. You know, it's very tempting. And I think he might want to do that. He does have the probe. He's gonna eat another one. He's stuck at 1. And he can only get there by getting money, so he probably won't end this round. So I think though, if you're Ludodoc, you're probably like doing 2 disrupt at this point. Probably. There's nothing good to shake down. No. Why? And now you play pot racer and you win. You're 100% play the pot racer right now. Well, he might want to. What is he trying to do? Is there no answer in the discard pile? Okay. I mean, I guess, but like, let's play pot racer and win the game. Only have 1 card left. Now he goes in another round for no reason. Yeah, that was very suboptimal. This ref, like, yeah, okay. Me, not granted, I'm sitting here knowing what's in their hands, so that's not fair. But you have to think though that, you know, knowing the deck, only 4 cards left. Like, you have to be like, well, there's probably a Heart Missile, there's probably a Pot Racer, right? Like, you know the deck. So if he disrupted here, that would have gone to another round. And then maybe he can win. I think, in fact, he can win. Yeah. Well, yeah, for sure. If he doesn't get no answer, he wins the game as well. Alright, same battlefield. 2 no answers to start with, right? We're not going to see 2 no answers. It's not possible because no bartering. You need bartering to pull it off twice. There are some other mechanisms, but they're few and far in between. Anyway, we're going to be seeing some unblockable gun action coming out. Wonder, like, you feel like trucing to get like 2 weapons out, and just say like whatever. Yeah, illegal. um, yeah, he's well. Okay, he's not thinking about it. This give your opponent money as well. That's a bad roll. Let's see. What does he want to reroll? I mean, from a vantage point, right? Like you could roll like in a couple of twos and get easy pickings. So, okay. Guess he wants to just build some board state, which is acceptable. Interesting. And pacifying the 2 focuses just didn't hurt anybody. Yeah, I agree with that. It's a good play. Yeah, it's not that. Remove an opponent's die to deal 2 damage. Yeah, that's funny. What does he do? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think you like that if you're... Ah, there you go. Is there a temptation to truce into getting the money? Or power action into it? Let's see what he's thinking. Yeah, he wants the money. Richie Rich. Okay. That means another gun. It's a good setup. He's gonna lose his hand, but if he can keep the gun, if he gets lucky. Then that would be really good for him. But he doesn't get lucky there. Unfortunately for him. Okay. It's another dollar here. Oh my god. There she comes. Oh. That's always brutal. It's also gone from the meta. Restricted list. No more no answer and a ring. Yeah. Very well played by Vontz. Being patient. Yeah. So I think there's probably a claim here. Yeah. So we're 21 cards in. So no damage dealt. You know, the one thing that could really propel him would be Admiral. Right? Like if he gets Admiral, no Admiral. Who said if he got Admiral here, I would have given him like a real chance. Right now he's just gonna like he's gonna build a little bit of board, but he's more resources than he knows what to do with it. And there's a Beguile in the hand. That's the big thing as well. Like where it came close, the previous game was, and frankly he should have won, by just tightening up his play a little bit. Was, you know, not having multi-die removal. Yep. And so if he doesn't respect no answer here, then it's game over. It's 100% game over. So you have to discard. And there's a reason why Vontz, he won the previous league, and I think he's about to get his hand on another title. Because, guys what? He's a good mill player. And I think he's the werewolf, and I can say that with certainty. Some inside knowledge here. No, 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 no. It's so painful. I'm seeing his hands. But still, like, you play against Mel, you gotta respect no answers. You just gotta. And then does the... Yeah. Or you gotta, like, roll insanely well. 2, 4, 6, 9, 10. Yeah. So now he'll get, like, his opportunity to get rid of the card before no answer comes, because I think he'll beguile instead of no answer. So technically he's like out of, but the other part of it is like, if his next action has to be to like reroll for 0, then like he's gonna get beguiled, and then he's gonna get hit motived, right? So like it's not good. That is very interesting. I mean, that's 7 damage. So he's like saying that, like, if you're not gonna kill anybody, like, I just don't, I'm gonna win. If I get a no answer off and you don't kill anybody round 2, I win. That is his statement that he's putting out there. Which shows that he, like, either could be like a colossal mistake, or it could just show that he really knows the math behind the mill, and that he's like, yeah, I got this. 2 no answers, I win the game. But instead he goes really greedy. It's 7 damage. Oh, like, pump the 7 damage in. Like, do you want more? So now the net result is he's gonna do less damage than 7, and he's gonna get no answered. So reroll here. That's a blank. Yeah. So what? He deals 4 damage now. Yeah. Yeah. So maybe if he rerolls now, if Ludodoc rerolls, like, he's still in the game, perhaps. Like, there's no more removal. Let's say he rolls really well. I think you gotta reroll. Like, you gotta respect it. I mean, I had that conversation with Vikings. Like, there's 1 no answers that is gone. Are you gonna respect it? And my answer would be yes. But I mean, the counter argument is that, like, you're obviously just like wind up like discarding card every time, and even when it's not necessary. So it hurts you sometimes more than it helps you. But you gotta discard a reroll now. I mean, you went all in. I mean, you showed 7 damage. You didn't resolve it. So there. Okay, so no answers. Mitigate it. Let's say this is a good roll. No, it's not great, but there's no answers mitigated. So you know what? Like, it could be worse. Okay, interesting. Okay. I'm gonna bring that heart muscle back and get some shields going. Yeah. In 16. It's not great, but get an admiral out. You're tempted. Vontz admitted. You're like, huh, I wasn't thinking about resolving that, but since I rolled it, you know, I kind of want to do that. I think you might want to do it, man. I mean, that's just really good. You give yourself 2 shields, or $1 in a shield. I think he goes right. Yeah, it's just too good not to do. Like, it's just brutal. So those admiral plans we talked about. Yeah, I don't know. Down here though, I'm like, I get 2 shields. I'd almost want $1 instead of a shield. Also, like, he does not lore, so maybe he doesn't think he has good enough stuff in his discard pile. But he has 2 pacifies, so he totally, like, not using a power action. I think he could have done better there. I think he should have done it. Getting the pacify or the hidden motive. It's all, like, hidden motive is great against, you know, your deck. Pacify certainly. Beguile, you know. You do Beguile and 2 pacifies, he's gonna give you pacify. And pacify is amazing as a mill player. And a good thing he did disrupt, you know, because look, Admiral's in hand. He's $1 short though, so like, Admiral's definitely in the cards, baby. And the fact that he only runs 1 makes it immune to Flames of the Past. But ladies and gentlemen, we got a very good roll. You know, oof. We got a very good roll, indeed. That might be trouble for him now. Oof. He has no removal. Holy smokes. Yeah, now he's fishing for it, but he's probably wishing he did it last round. He's way too late with that. And if he does Beguile, maybe you just like freaking give him Beguile or something. And then take his $1. That's the sign of somebody in trouble right now. And you got Admiral money on top of that, which is crazy. But he gives him Pacify. Yeah, he's in huge trouble right now. So who do you kill? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9 damage. You can remove 2, just 7, which is just enough to kill Lore, just not enough to kill either Anakin or C-3PO. So he's definitely gonna go for Lore. Lore dies. At that point, like, he has no way of stopping Admiral, so like, Beckett's gonna go do his little Tour de France a couple times. You can even focus into it. Well, there's, yeah, yeah, he can focus into it. Like it's pretty bad. Uh, Very good roll. There's a shield here. Keeps the pacify because he does not want to get. Yeah, the discard can come in really big. So the measure for measure gets responded to. It's a pity you have to give that up though, because now you don't have money for Admiral. I think you should have eaten it. Like, but he might get another round where he can do the Admiral action later. Let's get Barding in R2, so he might lose it, and yeah. Either way, I think he should have taken $1 first. No, flip to the discard. And if he gets Admiral Safeguard, I'd say his chances are pretty good. But you know the Admiral threat is still there. I mean the no answer threat is still there. Potentially. Oh no, he can't get rid of a card. Technically, oh yeah, he can't get rid of the card. There has to be a claim probably at this point. Nothing flammable. And there was the gun that was flammable. Maybe he didn't think it was worth it. Yep. And this guy has pocket change. Well, now Vandalize is here, so getting Admiral to go off, it's gonna be harder, but maybe you could bait it, right? Maybe you can put him in range of like a gun and just say, I'm gonna kill the gun. And then all of a sudden you're like, oh, surprise, here's Admiral. So less good of a roll. Definitely gonna get easy pickings. It still represents damage. So does he stick the 3 in, or does he go for a reroll? Or does he really not go for... Wow. Interesting, he values Admiral. Yeah, I mean, there's arguments to be made. So go for a little bit of a probe action. Well, I mean, there's gonna be a R2 special, which he might run to removal. Yeah, Ludodoc is smelling blood. It's like, we got this, boys. It's not a roll you want to see. Yeah, so now, I mean, I guess you go for the last reroll. You just go for it. Let's do another reroll. You're gonna lose your cards anyway, so you might as well. Problem is, freaking bartering and no answer. That's another 4 cards, so he has 1 round left in him. So you gotta be able to kill 3PO with this roll. And I didn't do it. So... Uh, 3 for 1? So, no. Okay. Alright, so PA, I guess, with Beckett. Maybe 2, 3, 4, 7. Ooh. Yeah. I think Ludodoc might have this. Oh. Realizes he needs to keep. He needs C-3PO alive to win the game. You could hit him with a probe here. Oh my god, that'd be huge. Why? Why? Oh. And I see, but now you get disrupted and you get probed here. Which I won't hover over his hand because I don't want him to. And yeah, this is helping him get to his end goal. Like, disrupting him would prevent him from doing what he wants to do, which is to do no answer twice. See how he plays it out now. Yeah, okay, so now you get no answered. That's what you needed. That's perfectly what you needed. So 3 cards left. You know, yeah, attack mastery though would be really big. Could end it. Is it still there? I don't feel like I've seen it, but I could be wrong. There's 2 attack masters in the discard pile. I mean, in the deck. So, out of 7 cards. Holy cow, yeah, it's game. Is it? Yeah, it is game. Holy cow. He needs to like play this or lose the game. Like play it, bro. Please play it, play it, play it. You gotta play it. You gotta play it. You gotta respect it. No! Oh my god! Oh no, no, no. Oh. Yeah, oh, that's it. Alright, well. Thanks for watching, everybody.